Hi everyone. So in the last lecture, we discussed about hosting a React app contents in S3 bucket and accessing those contents using the REST API. In this lecture, we will discuss about hosting the REST app as a static website. Okay, so for that, we are just reusing the bucket which we created in the last session. But for this bucket, if you remember, the permission policies got attached in the last lecture. That is only this S3 is accessible from only the CloudFront distribution what we created. So I just removed that one so that this bucket is free now. Okay, so coming here, just go to the properties and come here, and if you scroll down to the last, you can see static website hosting as this option. Just click edit and make it enable and host a static website simple. It's not a redirect request. Okay, redirect if you want, I can explain you in another video, but this is a direct static website hosting. Just go here and index.html, just give this one as index.html as the basic, and once this is done, just save changes. Okay, and please do remember uploading the React app objection to S3. So once this is done, the another thing which you need to do here is you need to make this bucket public. I will tell the reason why. Okay, just go here, permissions, and make it edit and just allow the public access. Save changes and just give this one as a confirm. The reason for that one is whenever you are accessing the S3 for the CloudFront, in the last lecture, identity policy is being created if you are using a REST API format. But here in this case, we are using static website. There is no identity policy can be attached for this S3. So you need to make S3 as a public. And after that, yes, objects can be public. I'm going to the ACM. If you see the certificate manager, there I have the original certificate issued under Virginia region. Please do remember this one also. Your certificate needs to be issued under Virginia region. So once this is also confirmed, just go to CloudFront. If you want to see how to create a certificate, you just refer my previous video. Just go to the CloudFront and create a CloudFront distribution. So this is the one we need to understand. So here, if you select this one, you can see an option S3 bucket access using original access or origin access identity or not using origin access identity. So here we are seeing some options here, right? If you are not using any kind of access policies, bucket must be public. This is what I'm saying. Okay, so if you are using specific to origin access identity, you can restrict only access the S3 object content only for the CloudFront. But in case of static website option, we don't see this section here. Let me show you how exactly it behaves. So go to S3 bucket. You need to copy the static website endpoint. So just come here, open this one, and if you see the properties and scroll down to the last, you can see a bucket website endpoint. Copy this one and go to the CloudFront, and instead of this one, just copy paste this one. Okay, this is the one I just copied from S3. If you see, I don't see any kind of options like OAI policies here, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. So bucket must be public. So once you have placed here, if you want to add your custom headers, you can origin shield, which will help us to reduce the load on the origin and help us to provide the availability, and keep everything as it is, and redirect HTTP to HTTPS and allow HTTP method get ahead, and restrict viewer access. If you want, you can. Okay. And the next one which we need to do here is if you want to do some header manipulations by using the header, we just want to include some body, such things you can do here. And if you please use the all edge locations for the best performance, right? So all edge locations can be served for your clients. And coming to the alternate domain CNAME, so come here, you need to give uat.cloudlearning.link is my alternate subdomain. So for this one, Virginia certificate will be thrown here. Just pick that, and remaining things keep as it is: security policy and HTTP versions, and create distribution. Okay, so once you are done with your distribution, the important thing which we need to do here is, okay, for example, in this case we are creating this one for the first time, that's fine, no worries. So for example, if you are modifying AS3 contents and you want to access immediately, in that case you need to create one invalidation here. The reason for that one is always your S3 contents are cached at your edge locations. You need to clear that, right? You need to clear that. You need to say to the CloudFront as go and access from the original origin from the S3, right? So just create an invalidation here. Very simple, star 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 star. So if you do like this, so what it will go to the directories and subdirectories path, and it will pull the latest content whatever you posted in the S3 bucket. Just do remember this one. But for the first time you no need to provide this one. Okay, so once that is done, I think in progress. Okay, once it is completed, what I need to do is my immediate next task here is, so I need to copy the domain name. I need to copy the CloudFront domain name, and I'm going to the route 53. So in the route 53 we need to create a CNAME record. So come here, not hosted zone creation, just go for the existing hosted zone whatever we have, and come here, create a record and UAT, and it's a CNAME, right? So just copy paste your CloudFront distribution, create the record, that's it. So once you have created successfully, I'm just double checking one more time, and just want to check the CloudFront deployment status. Let's go to the CloudFront. You can see here, yeah, you can see it's still deploying. Okay, yes. Okay, so we missed one thing here. Okay, so we missed one thing, that is for this S3 bucket we need to, though it's a public, right, you need to attach one policy here. I'm just pasting the policy. Okay, so you just need to attach the allow the get object from the bucket. So this one you need to allow, then only your object can be retrieved from the S3. So just come here and replacing this one with this, that's it. React app and save changes. Okay, so this is the one missing. Okay, so once that is done, then you can go and hit it again. So your app is up. Okay, your app is up. Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you very much.